What's going on, guys? Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Here is well, my latest Frankenstein build. You would have seen this is part 4. Part 3 of I showed you getting this guy actually fitting into this 1/8 scale double E crawler chassis, and as you can see it is in there nicely, and I've made some changes since. I've actually changed the plate, the motor mount, into a nice aluminium plate because I wasn't happy with it before, and it looks much better. So that's all done. The motor's situated in there and it's not moving. Clutch bell is all put on as well. But this video, hopefully we can actually get the connection from the clutch bell through the gearbox to the wheels, because this is the piece of the puzzle that I was missing. Here is a Traxxas Revo 3.3 gearbox 2-speed with reverse, and I got this from Dennis's page, or his recommendation from his YouTube video where he put it in his car and it works. So it's perfect. It's a nice little package. It's got reverse, it also has got the brake and everything I need to get it going. It's the correct pitch, spur gear and everything, and as you can see, obviously it's going to take a bit of Frankensteining, but we will shoehorn this bad boy in there and we'll make it fit. So basically something like that, where we'll make it work. I'm going to make it work. So Crazy Hobbies, obviously leave a link in the description to Crazy Hobbies shop. He hooked me up. I've got all these spare parts now. Obviously being a 1/8 scale crawler, this distance is massive, so the drive shaft you need is huge, as you can see there. It roughly is, you know, we're talking 190 millimeters or so. I went to wading through Crazy Hobbies drawer, and here is a HSP drive shaft, 170 mil, which is roughly perfect. So I'm not going to use the original telescopic ones that are on here. I thought I'll see if I can make this work. So I got the drive cups as well. HSP, well, they're called driven cups, but there's a model, there's the number there. One there, one up here. If we can make it work, we can make it work. But what I'm going to do, I'll get the motor all situated, or sorry, the gearbox in a position where we can try to make it work, and see what happens, guys, because a lot of you guys are interested in this, a lot of new subscribers from this, which I'm really appreciative. Thanks for all your support. If you haven't, please subscribe if you're new to this series, and watch the other ones, my previous videos. But this is cool. I like doing these type of things as well. It kind of just a little bit of a different direction, not just bashing cars and driving around, or unboxings. Something fun to do, and a lot of you guys are interested, and a lot of you guys might want to do it to your own car as well. So let me see if I can make some motor mounts up, and we'll work from there. Oh, I'm pretty wrapped so far. Now look, I got the mesh pretty much spot on. Actually, it's kind of hard because you got to do a bit of guesswork. You got to stick your thumb out and your tongue out at certain angles to get that right. But if you look at it from the back, it is pretty flat and level. And I'm going to clean up these brackets on the side. You can see they've got to do a bit of trimming just on the bottom there. But so I've got the distance and the height, and as low as I can, because if I flip it over, the brake just misses the links, the bottom links, when it's under compression. So far so good. So there's an underside of it all. I could have went a little bit further back with the pinion on the spur, but I can also drill out these the transmission bracket holes, and kind of slide it around a little bit. Give it that 1 or 2 millimeters of clearance that it might need. But as you can see, pretty good. Pretty happy with that, actually. It spins really nice. So next step is, and probably one of the hardest, is getting this drive shaft all buttoned down. Now, if I can find the bloody thing. Lucky I got a few different ones. Where is it? There it is. So I managed to give it still some room to move when you got suspension compression. So you got about, I don't know, 2 or 3 mil up the top, and at the bottom. But let me get the drive cups on, see if I've got the actual all the parts I need, and fingers crossed, boys, fingers crossed. Okay, good news and bad news. I have a well, it'll work for the purpose just to see if it actually will travel that far without binding, and it seems like it will. But the problem is, this cup is the wrong goddamn size. So I just retrofitted it. It's a bit cattywampus, but I wanted to see if this actually can work and get power. Let's see. Alright guys, well, unfortunately this linkage here, I can't get that cup. I don't have any around, and I have to order it. I have to go back to the hobby shop and see if Crazy Hobbies has it in stock, because there seems to be a special system as well going with the brake. It's like I'm not too sure how it works with these Revos, but it must be like a pin that connects the axle shaft and the brake as well, because I don't have that at the moment, so it just kind of just spins. I've got the brake there, it works, caliper, but doesn't actually, there's no, I think there needs a pin or something like that. Guys in the comments, let me know down below. But the good thing is, it does work. It transfers power. As you can see, the mesh is really nice. So I'll show you quickly. Let's plug it up. It's got the fuel tank just here. I haven't left, not like we didn't succeed something, we actually did. Hard part was getting this mounted, so let's just start it up. As you can see. Oh, let me start that back up again, it's running a bit rich. Camera up here, just put the idle up a little bit. There we go. Oh, it died. It's a bit tricky with everything all over the place, but we'll do it. There you go, so if I hold that, you can see that it's all good. Now give a bit of rev, the clutch should engage. You can see it works. Pretty happy about that actually. It's not ideal with this fuel running up and down. So let me turn this down a bit. There we go. So you can see it works. So, give it a gas. Pretty happy about that so far. Work in progress. I wish I could have yeah. At least we got it. We got the power from all the way from there down to there, from there to the rear wheels, and we obviously got to do the front. But it's a start. So happy about that. It's going to be running and spattering out of fuel because of this. Oh, I've just got the fuel tank hanging there. But so far so good, guys. Let me get this camera off this. Let me know what you guys think so far. I'm quite happy with it so far. I know Dennis said there'll be issues with this clutch. I'm not too sure if that's what's happening here, but I'm still running pretty rich fuel. But yeah, I am pretty much done with the position of actual gearbox. As you can see, it's quite nice and level actually, and You can hear that. There's no real binding there as well, and obviously it was spattering up and down the fuel because it's not really level. So it might have been getting fuel and not getting fuel, but as you can see, it's running pretty rich. So the issue with it is obviously this part, as you can see, this particular cup is rounded. Now the Traxxas one has just got like it's like straight on each side, so it fits in there. This one is completely circular, so when you try to tighten down this grub screw, it you know, puts it on a bit of an angle. But this seemed to work, this particular drive shaft, so that could be an option. But depending what I can get here, there's a lot of slap or slop or whatever you want to call it up on this side. At least it's not a race car, it's only a crawler. But I'm going to have to do that same issue with the front. The front's got well, the links are disconnected at the moment, but the front's got a bit more of an extreme angle, so that might be a bit of a challenge later. But I've seen worse angles than that. Once this is up, sitting around about there. Seen worse angles, but we'll see what we can do. It's a work in progress, guys. I don't really want to rush it, but so far so good. It seems to be going along a little, you know, nicely, and it's an experiment. Look at that. That just cleared that as well, and also the brake just cleared the center brace there as well, where all the links are connected. Pretty cool. Can't wait to actually get all this settled. What's wrong with me today? Can't wait to get all this settled in and actually make room for the servos, because it does work. It shifts in reverse and forward and reverse, and this guy here is the brakes. Obviously we can put it either side. Obviously you can flip that around, but see if we can put the brake here somewhere, because the throttle's on this side as well, just like that. So if we can manage something all here, yeah, and yeah, that'll be in part 4. But hopefully I'll go down to Crazy's and see if they have that all that stuff that I need. And if you guys know what part I need, leave me down in the comments down below as well, and what this particular part is as well, because as you can see, it's just spinning. And there is like a groove in that brake disc. It looks like something slips over that whole system there. Maybe it's like a drive shaft cup in one. So let me know what you guys think. If you have liked this series, give it a good old thumbs up and share it on social media, because, you know, the more traction the better. The more people interested in the hobby, the better as well. Like the video if you did like it, and also if you haven't, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified of all the latest videos in part 4 coming up, or part 5, I'm not too sure, but heaps of cool stuff coming up on the channel. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.